The North has been invaded by the Iron Men of the Iron Islands in another epic ice and fire total war for Westeros battle for you today. Since you guys really enjoyed the showcase of the mod, I thought I'd show off another one of the battles that I've been sent. And it shows off some different factions. So we do have the Starks here, House Stark, and we have the House Greyjoy of the Iron Islands on the far side. And we have some cool ass units here. We'll start with House Greyjoy since we're here. We've got Greyjoy Spear Raiders, something which seem to be floating. I'm sure that's something that will be sorted. Like, it shows how early access is all like early in stages this mod still is, but we've got some floating men from the Iron Islands here, and we then have Greyjoy silenced men back here, which look awesome with like a chainmail mask going on. They've got a big axe. I feel like they're going to be like a berserker sort of like look. It sounds like silenced men. They've lost their tongues or something. Sounds pretty horrific if you ask me. We've got Greyjoy archers setting up here. Pretty simple looking archers, to be honest. Look pretty cool though. Got some Greyjoy mounted raiders over here. I imagine Cav is going to be a thing that they're going to kind of struggle on. They've not got exactly knights, and neither is the North really either, to be honest. Cavalry could be a bit of a weakness for both sides here, but Greyjoy mounted raiders. We then got some Kraken guard up here, waiting in the trees. These guys look epic, to be honest, as well. I mean we'll try and get a good look at these guys, but yeah, I've seen these guys before in the preview, and they look great. There we go. That's a good view of them. Kraken guard, like an elite halberd unit. Looks awesome. What else have we got here? We got Iron Maker hammers. Yeah, I imagine shock is going to be quite a big thing here. But yeah, again, look awesome. And kind of got that like sort of face mask look going on. Like the Kraken guard. Yeah, Greyjoy Kraken guard here. We've got more silence men. Yeah, a lot of like not many shielded units in this army I've just seen. Yeah, that's all of the unique units I think we've had a look at there. We then have the North over on this side here with gatekeepers, which looks like a medium. Oh, it just says medium House Stark. It's a polearm unit by the looks of the gatekeepers. That makes sense. But then moving forward there, and behind them we have got some Stark Free Riders. So it looks like a relatively light cav unit. Look great. We've got like the Stark emblem on there as well. We've got men at arms, swords. Their infantry is pretty similar, I imagine, to the rest of Westeros. Look at the shields as well. They look great. Like the Stark emblem on there. It's more like the traditional sort of like Stark emblem from the books and stuff. We've got Northern longbows back here. We've seen them already. Some spear sergeants, which I imagine is similar to the men at arms, but just with a well, with a spear instead, really. What have we got back here? We've got Winter Wolves, which is a very nasty shock infantry unit. Look at this guy. This is nasty. I mean, like, look, the one back here with the wolves on their heads. They look scary as hell. I would not want to mess with them. That is for sure. We've got 2 units of those back here. We've got Stark Free Riders as a gen. Rob Stark is a general unit, but he's apparently at the moment bugging out battles at the moment. So that's a bit of a shame. So hopefully we'll be able to see him one day. So you've got Stark Free Rider General, more Free Riders on this side. So yeah, it seems like cavalry's going to be a weakness for them as well. Men at arms and gatekeepers there, and I think that's really it. So yeah, that's most of the units being shown off. And they have got obviously other units that we just haven't seen here today that are in the rosters. But yeah, they're not participating in today's battle, it seems. But yes, if you're enjoying the Ice and Fire Total War action, would like to see some more of it, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new on here, and a comment to show your support. It really does mean a lot to the channel. We're working towards 8k subs, and it would be very much appreciated if you could help support. And if you want to make sure that you see more of this mod, then make sure to hit that notification bell so you know when the next video for is out. Because I'm going to try and cover a bit more. I've got a few more replays I'd like to go through. If you guys are enjoying them as well, then yeah, I will keep providing the content. And look at that face mask. Like, that's quite cool. This officer unit looks great. They really like these units. Look just scary. Like, I would not mess with these Stark men. But men are being ambushed. I think that's just because some of these troops come out of hiding, perhaps. I'm not really sure. Got gatekeepers still holding the ground here. Be interesting to see how this cav fight goes. Like I said, both sides really weak on cav. Seems like the Starks are losing this range fight as well. Their longbows seem to be getting outranged or outgunned by the Greyjoy archers. But yeah, so we'll have a look at that. I've got Greyjoy chosen swords here, actually. I don't think we saw these guys. These chosen swords. Maybe I don't think we did. They're a sword unit, and they have they have range capability. They're very cool.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
They're probably their most elite soldier looking unit, and they've got a very nice emblem. That's not really changed show or books. But yeah, so Ice of Fire, if you haven't seen the update or like the release video I did, then it's more based on the books than it is on the show. So that's why the look of the units are different compared to say Seven Kingdoms. So that is the big difference that you might be able to see. A bit more of a medieval sort of look to these units, which is understandable. It makes it different from the Seven Kingdoms to start with, as we have raiders going in here. They're actually catching these free riders. The free riders are just going in after the archers over here. They're just trying to challenge and change the outcome of this archer fight here, I think. And we've got Kraken Guard turning around to fight them there as well. We've got Gatekeepers going in against Hammerers. I feel like the Hammerers aren't going to win this fight. Gatekeepers are going to have the range with those halberds. There you go, Kraken Guard. I mean, actually, the Cav's doing a good job here. These free riders just being allowed to kill off the Greyjoy archers here. It'd be great to see when like other factions, like other like houses get added for like the North and for like the Greyjoys. That would like, and for them, sorry, and for the Iron Islands, because that would make it like really cool for roleplay. Since where you could have like House Umber or like House Glover maybe defend us. House Glover would make more sense because they're on that western side. And House Mormon like defending against like the Greyjoy invasion. That'd be really cool. I mean, Starks as well makes sense. You know, they did obviously come for Winterfell, did the Greyjoys. And then go the men at arms are going to take on these spears. Oh, well, this is actually the Kraken Guard, I think. These Kraken Guard actually are pretty banged up already. Never a good sign. And in the winter as well, just to make it a bit more aesthetic. Looks great. Really does. Yes, if you want to get involved in some battles on this, you can access the link. You can access this mod already. You just need to join their Discord. The link is down below in the description. And if you want to get involved in some battles, either you can do so in their Discord, or if you want to get involved with myself and some other subs, then feel free to join our Discord. The link is also in the description for joining some battles. I'm quite interested to do some like larger scale battles on this mod and see what can get done. The Stark Free Riders have routed, but I think they did a pretty good job. They did some decent damage to these archers. Unfortunately, that now means that the Starks have a cavalry disadvantage. House Greyjoy has this extra cav unit on this side here, and maybe I would have to do some hammer and anvil, or threaten the general, one or the other. But Greyjoy silence men coming forward. Those spooky men that I think probably have no tongues. Looks like they're about to take on some men at arms. Well, about 6 of them are. The rest decided to hold back. The cowards. Go in and die for your house. Time to die for the drowned god. What is dead may never die. That's what they say in the show. Especially, I think also what they say in the books, actually. I think that line is a thing. He's kind of like part of their religion. Greyjoy Spear Raiders starting to waver. They are only like levy units. They're probably not going to do very well. The shock infantry in there. I mean, we've got the Winter Wolves wherever they are. They're there at the back. They're doing pretty well. It looks like the shock infantry in there might be able to do some decent damage. Gatekeepers here, though, have routed. Those Hammerers actually took very few casualties. They're actually going out of control. So it seems like a lot of these units are going to be berserk units for the Iron Islands, which kind of makes them an interesting faction to control. But yeah, they just routed one Gatekeeper. I think they'll deal with a second one here. But the Starks are pushing forward. That is for sure. They just need to be careful because they're just going to chase after any old unit. We've got a general out here as well, by the way. I don't know what he's challenging currently. I think probably that cavalry. Yeah, we've got the mounted raiders here. They are shaken, but not stirred. Not just yet. We've got a Kraken Guard in here. That should help with killing off this cavalry. Although that general, sorry. The Winter Wolves are also in there. And they should also do some pretty effective damage on the Greyjoy cavalry. I'm surprised you haven't seen this other Stark Free Rider get committed somewhere. And also all the Starks here have a bunch more troops. Like the Greyjoys really committed all their troops to the fight over here. They've got all their troops in. There's like science men. Yeah, they're all being committed. Where are those chosen swords get committed, or have they just been kept in reserve? I swear we saw them. Where did they go? Oh, no, they're here, of course. Yeah, so yeah, I keep thinking they're archers, but they're not. It's because they've got ammunition. So, I mean, they looked at the arc, they're going to commit everything to this flank here. The Starks need to just flank around. They've got this long line of spear sergeants here. They can flank around. Try and encircle the Greyjoys. This is good to see the gatekeepers beating this hammer unit back there. But yeah, the Kraken Guard look badass. They really do. Like, they put some really great effort into these models. They really have. I mean, they all got like their house emblems on their chest plates and things like that. Oh, axes coming. So they're those. Where are they? The chosen swords. They throw axes, I think. That's cool. And they're helping to rout these men at arms. And that big blob of infantry can move on the science men. I mean, certainly it seems like the Starks are struggling with all this shock infantry that's been committed. This thin line of white men, white tunic men. They are soon to be broken. It looks like here in the center as well, losing decisively. They almost look like bandits or something to the silence men. They look really creepy. The axe is coming as well. I thought maybe it was this carry on the move. Good to see the free riders are moving. It does seem as though the generals had to retreat here for the Starks, and now we have the general for the Greyjoys being committed here. He's actually getting rear charges off on these Winter Wolves. These guys otherwise I think are holding their own against the Kraken Guard. I wouldn't say necessarily winning, but they're holding their own. Again, can they flank around with these Stark spears? I mean, they're just going into the side. They really need to actually commit into the flank. They really want to take advantage. Look at the floating men. Such wild tales we get from the Far East and in a shy. Maybe these are men of a shy. Floating men.
Our men are breaking off.
You've got this Cav, and this is an Iron Mate of cheese. They're really throwing a lot of resources into killing that one hammerer. Now we've got chosen swords going in. They're going to rear charge these men at arms. I wonder if the Starks got a better. I imagine they have like a house guard unit or something. That's like a really good sword unit, better than men at arms. I don't know, maybe not. I would have thought they would have. Otherwise, they don't feel like they have anything like uniquely really good. They've got pretty good shock, but other factions have good shock. I mean, Greyjoys, I would say, specifically are known for their shock. It seems like they did okay there. Those free riders won that fight. Can they get around, maybe loop and hit this chosen sword, or go after the general over here? He's in a bit of trouble. It's certainly a close fight. Got these science men over here. They're actually chewing through these archers over here. These longwomen are just no match to the angry raiders that come from the Iron Islands. Especially these ones, the silenced men. It sounds like a Euron sort of thing to do, just silent. And like a bodyguard or something of just mutes. Put some spears around, and now this unit is out of control. We've got more wavering over here. These hammerers and like spear raiders are struggling. We've got Winter Wolves here holding the line. The shock infantry is doing good work here. The Lord Paramount will be very happy. surprised this unit hasn't broken yet. These hammers actually hold on for a long time. We got the general going in. Did take a bit of a hit there, and he's getting hit by archers as well. Is he still alive? He is still alive as far as we're aware.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
I wonder whether he's going to try and come over here and help against the general for the Greyjoys. I'm not sure, but maybe. It's certainly looking quite even at the moment. Maybe slightly in favour of the Greyjoys right now. They have about a 200-man advantage. Or maybe he's just going to sit over and rally troops. I'm not really sure. I mean, if this general, look at him, he's wavering. If he breaks, they're in real trouble. Looks like the Starks have been fully routed here, though. That's Winter Wolves and cavalry gone. Just need to focus on this general again, keep trying to break him. But it looks like it's, well, not all in vain, but it's not going to be possible anymore, because it seems like all of the archers are now in combat for the Starks. That's what I was going to say. So what do you think about this mod? Are you quite enjoying it? I would quite like to see what you guys think, and would you want to see more of this this mod? Like I said, it's going to certainly take quite a while to get it like up to speed. They've got like obviously a campaign that they like to build, and a lot more factions and units, I imagine. We've got the units starting around now. Greyjoy Mounted Raiders gone. The enemy general gone. That is a huge, huge problem there. Is the Greyjoys going to be able to turn this around? Sorry, is the Starks going to be able to turn this around? Stark general just killed the Greyjoy one. That might cause mass rout. I don't know how major that of an event could be. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of this campaign, oh sorry, of this mod, obviously there will eventually be a campaign. It's going to be a long, long way off, though. I will just remind people. People always keep asking me, when's the campaign coming? It's not for a long time, Timmy. You've got to be patient. We get some good rear charges here, routing Kraken Guard. Can they route this one next? But yeah, certainly between now and that campaign, I will be doing a lot more like custom battle. Well, not custom battles, like scenario battles. Maybe some custom battles. Who knows? Obviously, we'd like some maps that would work with it. That's the major thing. Getting working maps. So both of these battles I've shown off have both been on vanilla maps so far. We are routing, the Starks aren't routing more stuff. I would certainly not associated with either of these, either of these armies. I guess I'm kind of rooting more for the Starks, just because they're kind of more seen as the good guys. Also, they kind of been the underdogs in this battle, up until like the loss of the general for the Greyjoys. Honestly, keep that general for the Starks way out there. I mean, I keep him safe that he gives us a morale boost, but I keep him also like way, way away, so that you just don't have to worry about losing your general, really. I don't think it's gonna be enough. I also think that House Greyjoy might have enough. These gatekeepers are holding on. We're in balance power now, 300 versus 800. It is a close fight. It's a close fight, that's for sure. Battle side by side for the first men, for the North. Don't let these damn raiders take our lands, our women, our gold. We've got the general here charging in. That's unfortunate there. So the Starks have lost their general, and that's going to cause the mass rout, I'm sure of it. These gatekeepers here routing just like that. And there you go, a valiant defeat for House Stark. it does seem as though Winterfell will be marched on upon now and may in fact be sacked, raided, or even occupied. But we'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. So this one was sent in by Jack and Hagar, who is the main modder for Ice and Fire Total War. So yeah, thank you very much for sending this in. It was a very, very fun replay, very close actually. Well done to Legendarian as well. Did a very good job as the Iron Islands. I mean, we'll quickly go over some of the end results. I mean, 84 kills for a free rider here, 143 with another. Winter Wolves getting 150. 91 kills with the longbows, 127 with his general. Some good kills there from Jaqen. And Legendarian playing as Iron Islands, 199 with his Greyjoy archers, 216 with another there. These archers did incredible. We then got the Chosen Swords getting 118, 159, 531 kills with these Silence Men. Insane. These guys are nasty. We've got Kraken Guard getting 139 kills, and then 182 kills. So yeah, the replay, just as I was literally finishing on the last unit there, looking at it, decided to crash. So I do apologize about that. Just like to say another massive thank you to Jack and Hagar for sending in that replay. Yeah, if you guys want to try and do some, feel free to join my Discord. We'll try and get some Ice and Fire battles done. It would be very, very cool to try and get some done. Maybe even some historical battles. You'll never know. Maybe ones that are map dependent. We will see. But yeah, do leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more Ice and Fire, and if you did enjoy the battle. And yeah, feel free to join the Discord. Make sure you also join Ice and Fire's Discord. Both links are in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.